up and I posted last night's Vlogmas, and then I went back to bed with the idea of reading in bed. And then I just went back to bed, period, in that I slept for ages. And now it's noon. Aiden and I have both slept in for way longer than either of us should have done. You have to go to uni to finish off work, and hopefully we can meet up afterwards and go to town and do some shopping and maybe eat out for supper because it's Christmas, let's indulge. But I feel so lethargic, it's horrible. I don't usually sleep in. I used to loads when I was a kid, but not anymore. And it's made me feel like, oh, I've missed like a third of the day. Oh, it sucks. I have managed to break my bubble bar roughly in half. The bigger half is going to go back in the bag. The little half is in my neat little sock thing, and I'm going to put that in the bath. Like a cute little Christmas pudding that's making lots of greenish bubbles. This is so much greener than I thought it would be. It's amazing. Because the inside is completely green, the silver coating is only on the outside. It's looking good. I'm going to get in now. Mountains of bubbles. So many bubbles. I love it. Okay, my bath's over and I had a little bite to eat. And now I'm going to meet Aiden at uni so that we can both walk into town together. And he needs to do a lot of Christmas shopping. I only need to do a little bit. But hopefully there will still be a bunch of shops open because it is Christmas after all. And it's just gone 4, I think. It's 4 something. So it's been such a lovely day and I'm leaving the house just as it's gotten dark. So this is Aiden's little workstation. He shares an office. Who do you share it with? Just the other people on your course?
Some of them, yeah. There's another big office next door.
Nice. But like this desk is his. It's very, very nice. Very swanky. You can't see out the windows because it's dark, but there's a sort of abandoned tennis court on the other side. And they've got a little unused fireplace that is very pretty looking. Oh my gosh, that was a long and tiring walk. I hate how big Exeter University's campus is. Who doesn't love a good Christmas market? Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. We went to the Christmas market, which was lovely. We got crepes and Aiden got a bratwurst, which was nice, or he said it was nice. And we got some presents, not many, but we did get some. We've decided what to get my dad, finally. I still have no idea what to get my granddad. It's probably going to be fancy biscuits at this point because he likes fancy biscuits. And for my uncle, I got this. It's a chocolate set of wire cutters. Fancy coffee for Aiden's stepbrother JJ and bananagrams for his grandparents, which was good. And bulbs for the light in our bedroom. And now tea and a lot of sitting down because both of us have achy feet and we are exhausted. Look at this cute little polar bear, so confused over why he's got a present. And a nice little Santa chocolate. I don't know why it's going in and out of focus like that. So I realised that I have actually done very little today, or I have done more than I thought I had, but I didn't record much of it. Like, I realised that I had barely any footage of the Christmas market, which is completely down to my failure when it comes to vlogging in public. Aiden and I had planned to go to Bath and see their Christmas markets, because I've, like, obviously, because I used to live there, I know them better, so I know what would be there, but they closed at the weekend. We didn't realise until this week, and it's just such a shame, to be honest. But it's okay, because there's no way we'll be able to miss them for the next 3 years, because we'll be living there. I really, really need to finish the fic I'm working on at the moment, because I've got myself in the mindset of you cannot start anything new or continue with anything you're already working on until you finish this thing. You are not allowed. This is the last chapter. I've really got to finish this thing. I've just got one more scene to bang out and then it's done. It's after the OTP have gotten together and this is their, like, the big send-off of the fic, basically. Because does it ever kind of annoy you when you have a build-up in a romance and you have the build-up and they get together and it's great and then the movie ends or the book ends? I don't know, that really bugs me. I want to, have just a little bit of an epilogue. Or, a big bit of an epilogue. See what the dynamic is like now that they're together, So that's what I'm doing with this fic. So it's got to be got to be right, and it's a different dynamic to the way I was writing it before, so it's got to be good. Pressure. Self-imposed pressure. And then once that's done, I'm going to move on to something else. Probably the werewolf fic, which I haven't started, but I really want to start. Or if not the werewolf fic, then I could finish my rewrite of the asexual Grantaire fic, which has been technically finished for over a year now, but I really hated the way that it came out. So what I've started doing is just rewriting it from the ground up, which would be its second or third reboot. Sometimes things just take a while to really come out the way I want them to. What else have I got? I keep everything on Evernote because it's nice and central. Ah, shit, the Pirate AU. Because I read Sodomy and the Pirate Tradition, and that got me thinking about loads of stuff as well. Dang, the Village AU. That was started around this time last year, like October, November last year. Didn't finish that. Why do I write so many things and finish so few? I've debated talking or tried talking about fic on camera before, but it doesn't really work that well. Or talking about writing in general on camera before, because it's really hard to do that without explaining everything, because you're missing big chunks of the context. I can do it with friends who are in the Les Mis fandom. I do it with Felix a fair bit, but Felix already knows who the characters are and what the dynamics between those characters would be. And if you're not familiar with these characters, then there's just a huge gap. And I feel like it's kind of redundant to talk about it. Someone asked me at some point if I could talk about fic more and what my process was. Do I have a process? I don't know. Now, this has definitely turned into too much of a ramble, and I definitely need to go. Carol of the day is... I'm not sure if it counts as a carol, but I count it as a carol because it's a really happy Christmas tune. December the 25th from the Muppets Christmas Carol. I love that movie and I love that song. I wish every day could be December the 25th, except not really, because then the novelty would wear off super fast. But it's still a really great song. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get up and maybe try and finish this chapter that I've been working on. I really need to finish it. Discipline! Good writing is about discipline. Lucky me, I was not born with that talent. See you tomorrow.